Remember that hoodlums abducted 7 orphans from Rachel home. The FCT Police Command, however, is doing its best to make the area or community peaceful once again. That will be our thrust of discussion today on the program. Welcome to Call the Police on NTA Channel 5 Abuja, the program that keeps you abreast of security happenings in the FCT. I am Safia Noma Uche. Let's take a break, and after that, let's talk security.
Maintenance of law and order, ensuring security of life and property are the primary responsibilities of the Nigerian police. They operate day and night to ensure that you and I are safe from the stranglehold of hoodlums and social miscreants. This then makes the officers and men of the Nigeria Police Force your friends. The least you and I can do is to assist them by making security our primary concern. Contribute your own quota. Report suspicious movement promptly to the police. The FCT Police Command beckons on you to assist in its quest to make the Federal Capital Territory crime-free. The time is now.
The time is now for you and I to contribute our quota to ensure that policing is what it is or what we want it to be in the FCT. So, my colleagues visited Abaji yesterday, quite a distance, and brought back this report. So, let's have a look at it.
This is Abaji Area Council of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, a place where Ibra-Koto, Gana, Hausas and Gbagis are predominant tribes, with their major occupation as farming, business, and some are public servants. This area council has 10 wards. In terms of education, they are not left behind. They also share boundary with Nasarawa, Niger, and Kogi states. However, residents say there has been a disturbing issue in recent times, which is abduction of persons from their homes at night, after which ransom is being paid before they are released. This house, which is directly behind the Abaji Police Division, was attacked early hours of Sunday, the 14th of February 2021. There was exchange of fire between the police and the kidnap gang, which foiled their attempt of kidnapping this mother and her children.
The way I had these people trooping in is not something that someone can tell that you will be delivered from their hand. Some are climbing first. The one that entered break the gate, the padlock, and the others have access and they begin to enter. Just hearing their legs like herdsmen. Okay. They just entered, but very quiet. They are just trooping. When they started shooting, when this shooting was too much, so the police were shooting too, because you cannot approach the way they surround the whole house. Everywhere bullet. My neighbor that is there, the security in the other house, he saw they lined up on this side. At the back, there were many. And the other side, the people that are there, they saw them that there are many. Hearing the gun, I made a call. I said, Daddy, these people have come to our house. I now off my phone. So he's the one make calls to the police, call them, and then they begin to respond. So the shooting that the police were shooting helped seriously, because when they had the shooting, they now know that they are surrounded too. So they entered the room, searched. They did not see us. They now went out and said they are not around. They are not around.
Another kidnap incident is that of Naharati Sabo community. This happened at about 2 a.m. on 23rd of January, when unknown gunmen walked into the community and broke into various houses, abducting about 12 persons in all from this neighborhood, including 7 children from an orphanage.
When they knocked at my neighbor's door, I ran into the toilet, quickly picked my phone, and called my husband, a police officer who was on night duty. Next, he buckled my window and asked me to come out. As I was coming out, police intervened. They took away 12 persons in all, starting from the orphanage. I would have been a victim too, except for the intervention of the police.
Residents of Naharati Sabo are now living in fear as they appeal for intervention to assist the security operatives in the area. They say safety in the area is a thing of the past.
Thank you so much, Ayana J, for that report. All right, back in the studio, let's meet the officer in charge of Abaji, Assistant Commissioner of Police, Friday Idachapa Adamu. Nice to meet you, sir.
Thank you.
He's area commander of Abaji.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you. All right.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
I hear you fight kidnapping every day. Almost every day, let me put it right. Almost every day in Abaji. What makes it porous to kidnapping? What makes the area porous kidnapping? Is it because it's a border town? What makes it attractive to kidnappers?
Well, let me start by saying that, being a border town contributes a lot to the issue of kidnapping in that place. Just like you have rightly showed the public in the preamble, Abaji town is having boundary with Nasarawa State Toto local government, Kogi State, Kotonkrefi local government, and also Niger State, the Shiroro side. We are having a lot of unrest in most of these states, especially in most of the bushes of Nasarawa and also that of Kogi and also that of Niger. We are having terrorists, occupying these forests. Sometimes last year, there was a combined raid of these bushes, and it gives us a lot of reprieve. But at the beginning of this year, we became a little bit apprehensive. And why am I saying this? There was a hunter from Naharati Axis who went into the bush. They call that place Achido Forest, and the place is in Nasarawa State. He met this group of terrorists who warned him never to come to that place again. It's an old man, a man of about 68 years of age. They warned him not to come to that place. He came back. He never reported to anybody apart from his children. He gathered his children, told his children, and his children warned him properly not to go back to that place. 3 days later, he went back. He went back to the same place. They caught him and then slit his throat.
Oh my God.
They slit his throat. So they came to us that their father went to farm and they did not return. So the following day, we launched a search party. Then we now found the body, the lifeless body, by the roadside with the throat slit. Then we started asking questions. Is he having problem with anybody in the farm and all that? That was when we knew that, yes, he's a hunter and that he went not for farming but for hunting. And that this is the incident that happened about 3 days ago, but nobody told the police. So with that incident, we now discovered that these people that were chased out from Itu Forest in Nasarawa State are now regrouping in Achido Forest. And with their presence in that forest, definitely they will be disturbing communities around the forest, not necessarily Abaji. Other communities in Nasarawa State, Kogi State, also they are having this effect. But that of Kogi, that of Abaji, which I am concerned, kidnapping is not on daily basis like you have said, but they do come occasionally. And the Commissioner of Police is not resting on his laurels.
Yeah.
Whenever there is issue of this kidnapping, the Commissioner, CP Bala Shiroma, has been doing wonderfully well in respect of, in tackling this kidnapping issue. He has deployed both human and material resources to Abaji to assist us greatly. And we have been combing, we have been patrolling the town with this number of vehicles and policemen that we have at our behest. And
all right.
the way they come in, most of the times is within the hours of 12 in the night.
Yes, yes, I
and,
was coming to that.
All right, within the hours of 12 in the night and 3
Yes.
o'clock in the morning.
So what do you do then?
Yes, we have mapped out strategies. You know, security is not largely, should not be left for the police alone. Like this Naharati you are talking about, it's a suburb of Abaji. It's a new developing area.
Yes.
And most of the areas there is a bush, and some of the areas are not even accessible to vehicular patrols and all that. But what we do is we equally use the assistance of the vigilante together with the police. We patrol together on foot to most of these areas. But you know, we cannot be at every point at each time. So we employ people that whenever they see faces like that, they should inform us immediately, and then we will react immediately, like what happened in Naharati, in the issue of that kidnapping.
My observation is this: with the constant issues of kidnapping in Naharati community, why is there no police post there?
Yes, the command is working towards that. You see, the issue of police post is not something that you wake up and say, okay, let there be police post in such a place. It involves finance, it involves a lot of planning, and the manpower that you equally post to that place. We are not actually having a problem with the manpower or that, but the issue of raising and a structure to call it a police post, like what you have said, yes, the issue of kidnapping is enough, yes, for us to have. Yes. It's enough reason for us to have that. But like I equally said, it takes a lot of planning, it takes finance to do that. But there is an easiest way of doing this, which we have been talking to communities, Naharati inclusive. If they can come together, make a request, make a presentation, so that we can deploy presentation in respect of a building. We have this building, let the police come and then assist us and occupy. It will go a long way. Save the finance aspect of it. We'll only go there, refurbish, rearrange the place, and start work immediately. But like I told you, the command is equally planning towards having a police post in Naharati.
That's good, sir.
Yes.
All right. There is a tax team, FCT, security tax team on patrol of communities in the FCT. Are they helping in this matter? Do they come to your area? Because last time I know is that they were in Kuje. Do they usually patrol the area?
Yes, we have RRS team that the Commissioner of Police deployed to us, and we are using them promptly. We are using them adequately to tackle most of these things. We are posting them to strategic areas within the town, like that of Naharati. When you are moving out of Abaji, there is a U-turn. We normally have one station there, and that if there is anything that is happening, we quickly deploy that one to that place before we mobilize more men to assist them.
Okay. This statement I'm about to make is coming based on your earlier observation that of communities that are interrelated with Abaji. Okay. Is there any need of interstate synergy?
Okay.
For states to come together and fight this crime? Because, like you said before, they left somewhere and came to Achido Forest.
Achido, yes.
Why don't we have interstate synergy to fight this crime?
We are actually doing that now. We are collaborating with the local government chairman of most of these local governments that we are having common problems with, like Toto. What is happening in Abaji is equally happening in Toto. What is happening in Abaji is equally happening in Kotokerfi and also Shiroro. So we have in conjunction with the local government chairman, we have invited them. We have met actually about 3 to 4 times, discussing these common issues that we share. And we have arrived at a lot of resolutions, and we are working on those resolutions to tackle this issue of kidnapping in our various local governments.
Okay, you can call us now. The line is open. Please call, make your observations, your suggestions on the program. The program is interactive. All right, talking about communities now. To avoid what happened to the old man that got himself killed by terrorists, is there more sensitization to communities for them to come forward and tell the police their observations or what they notice is wrong or right in the community?
Yes, that is what is largely lacking in Abaji.
Okay.
The people don't talk to the police. They don't give information to police most of the time.
Maybe the police are not doing enough to bring them
We
closer
are,
to
we are.
okay?
Like when I came in there, what we have started doing is to have community town hall meetings.
Okay.
You know, community town hall meetings with various communities. This coming Saturday by 10, we will be having a meeting with community leaders, tribal leaders, youth leaders, the vigilantes at the honor of Abaji's palace, where we will talk to them on the need to assist the police in assisting them.
Really?
So
The
if they hear any if
Yes,
there's any information, they should not keep it to
Yes,
themselves. They
yes.
should let us know immediately so that we can act promptly. This Saturday we are going to do that. And after that particular meeting, we will be moving from one community to the other to sensitize people on the need to come out to assist the police in securing them.
Okay.
Yes.
Hello, let me pick this call. Hello, good morning. Thank you for joining us. You are on to call the police from NTA. All right, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm talking concerning this issue, please. Drugs have been selling everywhere, and then those areas, police try to go to there and touch those that place that those kidnappers and hospitals come from. Because most people go there, their various business every morning, only for those people to remain at home, going about in the absolute planning the evil. So please, police are trying, but actually, they should go to those areas and touch it. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, the police are trying. Commendation for you, but they need to do more. Okay. Hello, good morning. All right, we lost that call. All right, now tell us more about the combing, the outcome of the combing you had in the forest. Aland, there's a thick forest.
Yeah.
The surveillance, there's need for surveillance, but let's know what was the outcome of the combing sometime ago.
Yes, shortly after the Naharati incident,
Yes.
where, like you said, about 7 orphans were picked and 4 other persons were picked.
Let me interrupt you a little.
Okay.
Let me pick this call. Hello, good morning. Okay. Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, 7 others were picked and 3 others or 4 other persons were picked. The police launched a search party immediately the following day.
Okay, let me interrupt you,
Okay.
please. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Go ahead.
The Commissioner of Police sent the anti-kidnapping section from the FCT command headquarters to join with our team in Abaji. We went into the bush. 5 days we were on their trail. I don't want to expose how we normally trail them. Yes. I don't want to expose it on TV. We were on their trail. We normally see where they sleep and all that. And they knew that we were on their trail. They kept on calling the family of those people that are being kidnapped, that you pay the police to come after us. You cannot pay us. You are paying the police.
Oh, no.
Yes, the right thinking person. They are not actually thinking, how can you come and kidnap orphans? People without a father and mother come and kidnap them, and you expect the police not to trail you. So on the 5th day, because of the pressure from the police, they were forced to release them.
Good news.
They were forced to release them.
This is good news. This is good. How many of them?
7 of them, 7 orphans, and then 4 others.
Okay.
Yes.
This is good news. This is good news. All right. The residents are actually appealing for surveillance, more surveillance of the community. How possible is it? Do you have enough logistics to do this?
Yes, we have logistics to survey, but when you take to think about effective surveillance, you need to have a lot of officers, a lot of police officers on ground to be able to cover most of these places. But from what we are having in this country, manpower is a very big issue. Manpower is a very big issue. Like we're having a police officer to about 500 persons. How do you think we will be that effective? But we are trying our best. We have a surveillance team attached to us there. We have SIB attached.
Okay.
And
let me interrupt you a little. Hello, good morning. Hello? Good morning. Thank you for joining us. Please go ahead. Go ahead. Be fast and brief.
Please, I want to ask the commissioner that we in Kuje, 1,000 units. My name is Emily.
Okay.
Madam Emily.
Madam Emily. Yes, I am. Go ahead, please.
I want to ask that the kidnappers in 1,000 units, 30
Yes.
has been too much. They have not been right here.
Okay.
Last 2 weeks ago, it was shooting everywhere. And many people that came back from work, it was towards around 9. It was not late hour. People were coming back. And the kidnappers blocked everywhere. And many people were injured. Many people, and they kidnapped people. Many times they will come and kidnap people and go away. I don't even understand. We have Navy barracks here in Becky.
All right.
Navy barracks in Becky.
All right. Thank you.
Police barracks. We have a police station here that the government has given us as a division.
Madam Emily.
We are do a lot.
Madam Emily, thank you very much.
Hello?
Thank you. Thank you. You made your point. Thank you. Time is against us. Thank you so much. You made your point. Peggy community in Kuje is seeking attention. There are kidnappings there too. So generally, what will you tell the residents? Security tips.
Like what I have said is that those people that are coming in there to kidnap, they don't just appear. They come there and people do see them coming in, but they do not care to inform the police that we are seeing strange faces around us here, so that the police will react immediately. If they are doing that, after seeing 1 or 2 persons that are strange in their area there, and they fail to call the police, how do we know to come in there?
Thank you so
but
much.
if they inform the police immediately, we are assuring them that as soon as they inform us, we will react promptly, and all these issues of kidnapping in that area that he's talking about will be nipped in the bud.
Thank you so much, ACP Idachaba. All right. That is it. On Call the Police. I wish you could go on and on the program, but the program comes to an end now. Don't forget, the program comes up next week. Continue to stay safe and be vigilant.